Hi everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Today I'm going to show you three indicators I plan to use for live signals for now, and then eventually get them into the analytics service. All the same, hopefully it will work with the crypto as well and future indicators as well. Now these are the same as studies in MotiveWave, so let's get started. If you're interested in these type of topics, come on over to the quantlabs.net/book. Sign up for your free set of books today. Sound like a broken record player there. Okay, so here's the indicators. Here's some of the charts. First, if you've been watching my MotiveWave, these are not my preferred indicators, but these work quite nicely out of box with MotiveWave and no programming involved. So first thing I do is I like to do scans. I know I've said a couple of comments, but the way, and there are limitations with MotiveWave, and I've gone through in the last 40 minutes to run all these scans, harmonics as usual. This is the best workflow I could come up with, so let me walk you through it. So you run a scan, you go through each pair that comes up with an excellent score, and for now I'm just focusing on longing. So here you can see the targets for these harmonics are below the current price, so that's obviously short opportunity. So I'm not interested in those, but I am interested in ones that have a higher price target. So these are the ones that are what we're going to work with. There's Australian US dollar, Euro against the Canadian, and then the Canadian against the Japanese yen. So here's the second one. So here we have a big down move, but the target's still saying there could be a big move up. Now I'm going to show you in more detail what I do. Everything I'm working on is 4 hour for now. So the other thing is here you can see that there's two harmonic patterns, a Gartley and a shark, so that's probably screaming an opportunity. The other one that we're looking at was the Canadian Japanese yen, and right here. So this is the only other one. Everything else points down. I do not want to take any exotics like Mexico or the Danish. So I'm going to exclude those for now, and only go with these. So the last one here was the Australian US dollar. I can see here that this is quite realistic. So let me go over to the charts. So what I've done is I've created a template. Just rearrange some windows here. And in the template here, this is it right here, I've created this template called Ichi RSI Reg Channel Trade Email. So what we've done is we've got a bunch of charts here, as I said. Yeah, there's some kind of weird bugs happening, but essentially what we have here is we have three charts open. The first one is the Australian US dollar. And in here it's very messy. We have the harmonic itself. We have the Ichimoku. We have also the channels, the regression channels I like. And at the same time we have the RSI. So if I'm going to, let me see here, I'm going to load up a clean, actually forget that, just watch the previous videos in my MotiveWave video playlist. So what we have here is, if you can see the Ichimoku, we have this cloud. You can see here that we have an entry. Now we're going to miss this because I just did this after this entry point. So it's going to generate signal emails when these entry markers get created here in the selling or the shorting as well here. So those signals will get generated on top of when the RSI crosses through the 50 either on the up and breaking through or on the down or even touching. It should generate a signal for that, as well as the regression channels here, and that will mean when a signal will get generated on when it touches the lower band, and will generate another signal if it generates a signal when the price touches the upper band. This is between the mid band here and the regression is 1 standard deviation, which is pretty well standard measurements for normal price action before an entry or an exit takes place. But there's 3 combinations here. So what will happen is when a signal gets generated, I can attach a photo, but this will be the typical alert signal that I will be putting in the analytics. So there's going to be 3 types of signals generated for the hand-picked forex pairs that look best at that time. So we have the title of the email. So in this case, it's motive wave alert, Canadian Japanese yen regression channel. Here's the parameters. Cross below top value 82.515. So let me just see the kit euro. Which one was that? So as an example, that would be Canadian Japanese yen. So let's see, Canadian Japanese yen. So I'll create that. And so you can see here it's generating another signal. And that is because right here it looks like the price is hovering at that channel. So this is with a down direction. Obviously, we are probably either we have an entry here potential, we have an entry potential here, but here it's reaching the upper limit over the next 4 hours. So this stretches it out to about here, December 12th, 1 a.m. So the price may come back down, and we'll be able to track that. So there is our signal email coming in now. Should pop up here, I guess not. Anyway, so because of that, so there's our signal email. And this is the format you'd get in the body. So this is the subject. And I'll just say, for those on the podcast, the following signal has been generated December 5th, 2310, Canadian Japanese, bar size 4 hour, regression channel with these parameters, 40. And then this right here is a standard deviation on the upper and lower from the mid band. It says that the cross below the top. So it's, as I said, the price just broke through the top bands. That's what it's telling you. And then gives you the value top point at 82.15, and then that's the current value when the this was generated. So what that means is, as the price drops below here, this top band, a signal will get generated. And to me, that might not mean a lot, but the real one I'd be paying attention to is this one on the Ichimuchu entries. So along here, these buy and sell signals are one of many, and this one also is an important one when the RSI goes above the 50, which means that there has been a breakthrough or breakout, and it's just kind of flatlining here. any which way, but it looks like it is dropping below the this top band on the regression channel, which means the momentum may start dropping off, and you can see that is the case. So that's a signal that'll get generated. The second one here is in the Euro Canadian. Again, the regression, same idea, same details. So this is what I'm testing with, and if all goes well, I'll be able to deploy that and send that over to the analytics so that new people will be able to get those signals, and I'll be able to generate. These are not fixed. These are just currently the opportunities that are playing out over the last hour or two. And then tomorrow morning you do another regression and you repeat the same process and apply the same set of indicators or studies in the world of motor wave, and just repeat the process. Now, I can also do the same thing with the crypto, so I'll do that as well, and hopefully we'll get some good news and look for some further signals throughout the night. Hopefully we'll get some signals here as time marches on through the night, being 11:42 p.m. on Thursday, December 5th. That's it for now, and we shall talk to you later. Have a good night or day, wherever you are.